Okay, so number 11, this is really a question about factoring, but it's just a great example of how you can use real numbers once again. So look, you can use the graph and say if x is negative 3, y should be 0. And if x is 0, y should be 0. And if x is positive 2, y should be 0. Now, if you go through the answer choices, answer choice A, B, C, and D will all work for this one. So don't even worry about that. But if x is negative 3, A will work because this term would give us a 0. Whatever else happens here doesn't matter. A 0 times this stuff. B, however, will not work because there's no place to put a negative 3 that will give you a 0. Right? So that's not going to work. That's the beauty of factoring. C, same thing. I was mistaken. B does work. That plus 3 works both times. Negative 3, 0. Negative 3 works in both these cases. But it doesn't work for C and D. All right? So we're down to 2 answer choices. By the way, 2 will work for both A and B. So we need something else. What else should we do? What about if we have x equals, let's look, this point down here. If x is like negative 2, then y has to be like very negative, like negative more than 10, negative 15-ish. And that's just totally an ish kind of thing. Go do that work on A and B. So let's try A. If x is negative 2, we'd have negative 2 times, I guess in parentheses here, we could say that would be negative 4, and then times negative 2 plus 3, and that's equal to negative 2 plus 3 is positive 1. Look, this is a positive number, negative 8, or positive 8 times 1. So that's out. Trying out answer choice B just to make sure. Negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 2 minus 2 is, again, negative 4. And then this would be negative 2 plus 3, which is positive 1. And that's a negative number. It's negative 16. Right? So that's the right answer. Of course, you could also say, look, the number of times it changes direction helps us. We go squared when it changes once, cubed when it changes twice, to the 4th power when it changes that 3rd time. This first time, if this A answer choice would be x cubed, x times x times x. This would be x squared times x, which is x cubed, times another x, which is x to the 4th. So there we have it.